Hey everybody! Welcome back to part 2. Northernlion plays Magicite. This particular episode, it's gone pretty well so far. We have 10 arrows. Let's use that to gain an opening down here. Is there no music in the caves, or is it just really quiet? Valid question. Also, why was my character refusing to turn around? That was also a little problematic. Okay, again, get yourself a little bit of an opening, sneak down there, maybe that's enough experience for another level. You're really gonna get 2 of them going at once? Come on now. Oh, these guys do 4 damage each, so I have to be pretty cautious about this one. Just be cool, don't aggro the bat if possible. There we go. Alright, now I have a chance to actually talk. What's the problem with this run right now? Well, we have a limited number of arrows, not very many potions. Apart from that, it's actually going pretty well. Gold blade, bone blade. Well, we can use the gold blade for something. The bone blade probably less so. But apart from that, yeah, sincerely, I'm having a pretty good... Oh, come on. I'm having a pretty good time with the run so far. Oh, okay, that's problematic. Come on, bat. I'm ready for you. Oh, doing some sneaky deaky moves here. Well, oh, okay. Don't aggro the broodmother. Just be smart. The hitboxes, sometimes. It's like Dark Souls 2 all over again. Oh, no, okay. Come down. I can just put another arrow in my inventory. Don't make me do it. What do we have? 2 stone. Combine. Those are bone. This is stone. Okay. 6 arrows. Not really where I want to be. I imagine this floor is probably going to be pretty slow going, but I came to this floor for minerals, and I came to this floor for experience, and I came to this floor because I knew that we could do pretty well with melee exclusively. So, you know, it's going to be slow and it's going to be methodical, but I think we're going to be fine. We just have to be very, very careful because even the slightest bit of damage can cause problems for us. Okay, I'm starting to get into some momentum there. There's an easy level. In the back of my mind, I do still have, you know, the desire, if possible, to get to, to get to level 40, because then we unlock another companion, and, you know, the jokesters amongst you are probably saying, why would you even unlock a companion when you never use them? You must be the funniest guy in your preschool, Junior. Nah, I'm just joking. You have a good point. I have a tendency to forget, you know, some things that are of varying importance, shall we say. Is it very important? No, but the importance varies. It would be nice to have 1 extra HP gain per level, especially considering I'm so low on potions right now. For now, though, the Batwing has given me a pretty nice ability here. I really don't want to use the Direwolf, even though it might seem very useful at least to take out these bugs. It could also get me into a lot of trouble if it ends up destroying a lot of the broodmother hatchlings. Well, I don't even know what you would call them. If it destroys a lot of the broodmother-y stuff going on down here, then that would be problematic for me. But level-wise, this is going very well so far. Experience-wise, that is, to be more specific. We got some goldium ore from that. We got some stone. An iron arrow, which actually is not so bad. I mean, it's good, but we're going to be trying to stack up iron arrows and use... Ooh, scary. Use those for the final boss. So the more iron arrows we can get, you know, the better eventually. You ever know, like, that's how that word looks like it should be pronounced, but it's not how it actually is pronounced. But it really, it looks like eventually. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Just to, you know, while we're mining, this is the miasma we go through. I definitely don't give a shit about a stone great blade, but, you know, I could be tempted to pay attention to, like, a whole diamondite brick. And the Batwing is really giving me... I don't care about that coal. I do care about that coal. I don't care about that coal. We don't have any raw meat. We don't need to care about it right now. They don't pay me enough to care about that right now. Alright, there's a gold blade. I honestly could not give less of a shit about that gold blade right now. Gold bricks? Yeah, dude. Sock it to me, but, ooh. Gold blades are pretty much meaningless right now. Whoa, okay, we got 2 diamondite bars there? That is actually crazy. So there's one, you know, full piece of diamondite gear right there if we're interested. That is crazy. Well, okay, we can do this. I thought we could do it. We've actually done pretty well not getting hit by these bats and stuff in the meantime. We have 2 arrows, that's perfect. Let's go back to this. We've gained a couple of levels here. We do need to gain like 2 levels per level to unlock that new companion. Not nude companion, that's something totally different. You'll have to ask your mother about that one. We probably average a little bit less experience gain I mean, I'm assuming it changes from level to level, but we probably average a little bit less as time goes on because we're more likely to run away from enemies, especially when we get down to like the dungeon and beyond. But despite some kind of dubious starts here, I think we've made some great progress. Stomach begins to grumble. That's not an issue. Is there diamond in there? No, I think it's just raw meat and a stone blade. Come on, bad. I knew it! I knew you were coming for me, motherfucker. All right, that was my bad. And we're gonna go back to the caves here. We could also go to the Veldt, but we're not going to. Are these the same? Bone, iron. They're not the same. We're gonna stick with the caves. The caves worked out very well for me there. The caves give me a chance to stack up arrows, which is something that I very much desire the prospect of doing. So, bone blade, goodbye. Gold blade, we might as well make a gold axe. That allows us to probably never worry about that ever again in the future. Like, never worry about our axes ever again in the future. I'm gonna sell our bone arrows. I'm gonna sell our iron arrow just for inventory space. That might make you hate me. You'll get over it, I'm sure. Now, 1, 2. All right, a little extra HP is nice. Very little, but it's enough. Now, how do we tackle this? We should make, we have gold. We should make a diamond shirt is my philosophy here. So that's gonna be, wait, we can already do that. We don't even need this guy. Okay, we'll just come over to the leather worker instead. Okay, so we'll put 3 diamonds there. 1, 2, 3, and that'll allow us to make 3 refined leather. And we want to make a cuirass out of that because we have an iron cuirass right now. All right, plenty of extra HP, but also a lot more dex. We're using a lot of physical attacks right now, but dex is going to be our go-to in the future. We can make an iron shield. It would give us +1 HP. It would cost us 6 iron, aka 30 iron arrows. I'm willing to go through with it. I am. Just so I like having some homogeneity to our gear, if that makes sense. So that's, you know, we did that all for +1 HP. We can still generate like 20 iron arrows. That's not so bad. You take this. Okay, what else do we need? Gold. What can we do with gold? Oh shit, dude, I'm an idiot. We totally could have made gold, a gold shield instead, because we don't need gold for anything else right now. Okay, I'm dumb. That iron, that 6 iron I'd used, it's total waste. I'm an idiot. Let's just get over it. Better to not double down on stupid mistakes, though. Let's accept that we're wrong and take our extra HP and leave. Let's just pretend we crafted this iron shield ages ago so we don't feel bad about selling it. So next thing we need, diamond hat, for sure. We can sell probably, you know, half of these bad boys. And we need arrows. So you get 35 stone arrows. That's good for backups. And we're not going to make iron arrows yet. We could, but we're not going to make iron arrows yet because we want to keep raw iron in our inventory to preserve inventory space. Good. Oh, okay, mister. I like to break you with the pickaxe because you actually give me minerals, as opposed to if I hit you with the sword, you don't. Oh, okay, that was almost botched pretty heavily there. And I'm expecting some seriously good level ups here. We also have a little bit more of a reliable arrow pool. Oh, no. Okay, so we are now, our dex is high enough that we're one-shotting enemies. Ironite and Stone Great Blade are not worth anything for me right now. Yeah. All right, this is great. You know, there are some skills that I haven't even used yet. That's okay. Whoa, that was a hell of a mid-air jump from that bug there. I didn't know that would happen. I'm really digging the caves. I think the caves are the perfect biome for us at our present level of skill and attack and basically everything. Please don't be good, an enemy. Yeah, I think it's giving me the that actually worked out surprisingly well. I think it's giving me the resources that I need, and I think it's giving me a lot of experience in particular, which is awesome. There's a big potion there. An ironite bar, which is nice. We're not gonna, I mean, we might as well turn it into ironite arrows because we have an iron arrow in our stash already. Okay, sure, that makes a lot of sense. HP's fine. That's something I'm trying to keep a close eye on because sometimes I have had a tendency to forget about it, and you know, that's not good for anybody. That worked out pretty well. We're about to level up again. You can tell these are mimics from afar. We really don't need gold arrows. Sure, okay. Why not just use a bow? Come on. Sure, okay, if we hit another broodmother, we'll break, or another egg will break. If we break another egg, broodmother will show up. That's a little scary. Just be cool about this. We should get out of this without having to fight Broodmother. If we do have to fight Broodmother, it doesn't matter that much. I'm happy to have a Goldium bar. We can put spiderwebs away. Both of those shots, if they had gone poorly, could have easily awakened the Broodmother, which is not like, you know, it's not like it would be the hardest enemy to kill. It would just be problematic. More problematic than it needs to be, given the circumstances. Everything else is going fantastically for us so far. We don't need a second Zweihander. We don't need, like, an extra mushroom. And we're stacking up minerals, which means we're stacking up arrows. I see you not being a living creature. You too. Good Ironite. Keep in mind, iron is only useful as an arrow source now. So if we can stack up like a few hundred... well, let's put it this way. Oh, we need gold. No, get rid of this. If we can stack up 100 iron arrows, that would be awesome. Combined with triple shot, that might give us enough to kill the Scourge Wall. I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances to kill the Scourge Wall on this one, by the way. Like, despite not having... Oh, snap. Despite not having very many potions at all, we're holding up. And that was like the last threshold, right? Was not being forced to go to the forest. As soon as I don't have to go to the forest all the time, then we really open up the door to reap the rewards for other biomes, like this one, for example, getting a ton of extra experience and minerals. Okay. Now this Jelly Blade, probably gonna break eventually. But we have a Zweihander backing it up as well. Maybe we should be using the Zweihander and saving the Jelly Blade for later. Oh, there's an important ring there. Well, important? Maybe. We'll see. Shit. What are we dropping? We're dropping the gold arrow. Picking up the Ring of Power. Yeah, doesn't have any negatives to it, so we might as well. Thunder. We don't need any of this. We could enchant this Zweihander. We're probably not going to be using our physical attack for all that much as time goes on, so, you know, doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Okay, arrows. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal to not be using exactly the perfect weapon at the perfect moment in time. In fact, this might be the time when proportionally we're using our actual physical weapon more than anything else. So, seems like this might be actually the proper time to use the most important weapon that we have. We're about to level up again before the end of this level, which is kind of absurd. That'll take us to 27. Oh, okay. We can do this if you want to do this. Yeah, there's more Dex. I'm very happy to have it. Dex is only at 29 right now, which is not, you know, breaking the bank. But we have a very good and balanced run right now, I would suggest. Go back to our stone arrows. We got enough. This is probably the end of the level anyway. And it looks like we'll be going to the caves yet again. And this is working out totally fine for me so far. I am happy to be here. We're not buying any diamond gear. We don't need to. We don't have enough diamonds. We can make a diamond tool, but we don't want to make a diamond tool. We don't really have anything to do with our gold either, unfortunately. We don't need coal, because we already have more than enough meat, and we don't have any raw meat, so it's not like we would even use that coal for anything. We got 2 HP back there. Very nice. Okay. Now, do we have enough stone to survive? Probably. 38. Maybe we can go one more floor using exclusively stone for arrows and then switch over to iron. I really don't want to sell gold, okay? But it's kind of looking like we might want to, just out of inventory space concerns. Maybe it's not that big of a deal, though. We can pretty much just leave and immediately go down to the next floor, if you ask me. We don't have anything else to build here, so let's go. No use wasting any more time than we have to in the towns, you know? Jelly Blade working out nicely for me. When the Jelly Blade breaks, you remember that classic Led Zeppelin song, that'll be an interesting moment for me. Why would why use the arrows for them and then the sword for the bat? That's stupid. I'm glad you came to life so quickly. Seriously, if you're a new player of Magicite and you've unlocked it, the Batwing is so well, if you're a new player to Magicite, maybe that's going to be difficult to unlock. Oh, it didn't take me that long, and I'm terrible, so it should be okay for you as well. The extra dodge from the Batwing seems so fucking useful. I'm the guy who prefers to take, like, passive stats in every RPG ever, and I still prefer the Batwing for the extra dodge here. That's how much I like it. Can you believe that maybe we might actually legitimately have a chance to get to level 40 before the end of this? It's possible I'm full of shit as well. We'll see. Anyway. Plenty of ironite. Ironite is great right now. Once I make iron arrows, I don't mind making them again, but I'd rather just make them once, and then, you know, you're not managing 2 different iron-based resources in your inventory at the same time, you know what I mean? If we wanted to really level up, we could consider... Oh, there's a diamond bar there. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. We could consider actually, like, getting a broodmother to come to life and then, you know, farming it. I don't know if that's the best decision for my overall chances of survival, though. These enemies are super easy to kill once you have, well, maybe even without the Batwing, but for someone who's as bad as I am for the most part, with the Batwing, it's just it's a no-brainer. I don't remember what the conditions were for unlocking it, but show it to Jill. She's the master of unlocking. Maybe she can help me get the fucking Dwelf. Okay, obviously we don't need the spider webs. Whoa, that was good. Well done. You got me. Come here, mister. You're probably gonna give me some ironite. Thank you. We can probably just handle this way, yeah. And I would love to hit another level before the end of this. I don't know if you level up like crazy for... Yeah, we don't need that gold blade. I don't know if you level up like crazy for killing the boss, so I'd like to hit level 40 if we're gonna do that before the actual boss fight. But in the future, I think hitting level 40 will be easier for us now that I am more comfortable going to things like the Velt early, as long as we have a bow and some decent decks. Oh man, these levels. Okay. Now, the problem is that typically I end up not fighting any enemies in the volcano or the dungeon. And we're pretty unlikely to actually have to go to the dungeon, but it's not unlikely that we'll have to make a choice at some point between either the dungeon or the volcano. So, you know, it pays to be realistic about that. But as for right now, I'm very much enjoying life. Dungeon, dungeon, and then I don't know what the red one is. That the Velts again? Because, you know, I'm fine with that. It might be the caves again, but I thought those were purple. It doesn't really matter. We'll sort it out. I think it's the Velt. And the Velt's fine for experience, but it's a bit of an arrow sink, I think. Anything useful here? We really don't need a fire starter. That should be pretty obvious. Alright, so this is District 16, so we've got 17 and 19 left that are not bosses. Alright, let's tech up our gear. We might be able to. Yeah, we can. We can make another piece of diamond gear. This case is going to be a helmet. And we can make some gold arrows if we wanted to. But we really want to make some iron arrows. We're going to be able to make a lot of them. And still a decent amount of stone arrows as well. So let's start with that. Splits. Sell. There we go. 35 of those bad boys. They can still be our primaries for now. That's basically it. We want to find the smelter. He's down here. We don't really need a diamond sword because we have a Zweihander, and we'll be pretty much exclusively using ranged weapons for further enemies in the game. Like, especially once we get right up to the end of it. And 1, 2, 3. Plenty of leather. We probably don't need this much, but there's no real purpose in selling it, I would say. You're going to make a diamond hat for me, please. A little bit of extra HP. A lot of extra dexterity. What's our dex at now? 33? It's not the highest we've ever had. But we had the Robin Hood hat last time we did this, I think. Last time we did a dex-focused run, at least. Honestly, it seems a little overpowered. Like, dex-focused seems very, very, very powerful. We have 106 iron arrows. That is our final boss stash right there. Do we want to make gold arrows? I don't think we need to yet. We can save those, and those can be like our extra bonus thing for the boss fight if we make it that far, which I'm obviously hoping that we do. I haven't even used any skills in a while. So, you know, we did the Velts earlier, way earlier, and what seemed to be the trick for me, just use arrows as much as is humanly possible. Oh, how did that arrow not hit this guy? They actually, like, shoot over him or something. We're still not one-shotting these guys. We can get some bones and use those for bone arrows, but, you know, truth be told, there's probably a case to be made for... there's no reason to hunt that jellyfish down. There's probably a case to be made for going to the dungeon instead. The reason being, we don't really care about this raw meat. I should actually eat some cooked meat, though. The reason being the extra experience, but I would also be killed. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other in some ways. Well, I mean, sorry, that's exactly the improper phrase to use. I should be saying you win some, you lose some, I think. And I would rather win some than lose some, especially since we lost the last one. We're already doing fine for losing some. I don't need any help with losing some. Losing some's the easy part. It's the winning some that maybe I still need a little bit of help with. Although it does sincerely seem like Dex is an easy way. We had a ladder sheep going on there for a second. Might as well, you know, kill the jellyfish. I'm imagining it's a two-shotter at this point in our career. It is indeed. I don't really mind using stone arrows to kill these guys. We're almost out, but that's okay. I don't mind using stone arrows at all, considering that we're going to have a huge opportunity with the amount of iron arrows we have. Might actually get a potion there. No. We haven't gotten potions in a long time, but we also haven't used potions, like, since the episode is open, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. We're gonna hit, like, level 32, and if we don't hit the level that I wanted to hit, level 40, if we don't hit that, it's totally fine, because I know how to do it in the future. We just go to, like, we go to the Veldt and the caves as quickly as we possibly can. That makes things a little easier on us. So we need more arrows. Do we have stone arrows in our inventory? Of course we do. 10 of them. We'll still use these. Hopefully we don't end up wasting too many on sheep. We're not going to gain too much stone on this level, as you can see, relative to what we did on the caves at least, but... And we're out. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some back. Well, actually, we might have more in our inventory again. 106 iron arrows. We can afford to use some of them. Are we one-shotting these guys with iron arrows now? No. We're doing a little bit more damage, though. And that's going to do it, and we're going to Volcano Town next. Because the dungeon, for me, is essentially suicidal. Now, just before we go onwards, I made this mistake a few times in the past. I don't really give a shit about farming money anymore, because we don't need it. Look at our... Hey, finally. Look at our freaking, you know, money. We don't need any more. We don't need to sell it, because there's nothing, like, incredible to gain from having a ton of money, except diamond gear, which we're already doing fine for. But... I would love to be able to make arrows, and that requires sticks sometimes. So, Lava Town. We'll only have to go to one Lava Town. And that's good. So you get sold. We can make some gold, like 15 gold arrows. That's not very much. Should probably have a spare HP potion, that seems realistic. Do we need stone arrows? I mean, we might want to just sell our stone, and then as backups, we'll have bone arrows. Like this. So we'll use bone arrows to start with. They're not even going to be backups, they're going to be our primary. And you know what? I think I'm totally fine with my gear. We'll make some more iron arrows, because we can. I don't think I'm going to worry about teching up to a diamond level shield. So I'm going to sell my diamondite ore. Sue me. I don't think it's going to matter. We're not going to win or lose based on having a diamondite shield versus a gold shield. I'm almost positive of that. So you can go. That means, you know, we can also get rid of this. I don't even need gold arrows in my opinion for now. You might think I'm being an idiot by doing this. So be it. Clear up some inventory space for the future. We'll use this potion. Like so. What's the durability on this? It's running low, but that's fine because we can use our Zweihander and we'll probably not end up using our melee attacks that much as time goes on anyway. Alright, so you're going to get sold. Keep as many sticks as we need, which is probably about that much, so that's fine. Beautiful. Okay, moving onwards then. We don't need a gold sword. We don't need another bow. What's our bow durability? I've been smacking things with it occasionally, but this is okay. Alright. We have bone arrows to help us out here. We can craft stone arrows on the fly. And this is the floor, historically, where I've taken the most damage, probably. Even more so than on the Scourge floor. We are picking up minerals just, you know, basically to stack up iron. I would give up on this level 40 pipe dream I've been talking about. But yeah, let's fall down here. There we go. I killed one of the mineral beasts by accident. Be cool. Dragon's not so bad. No, I don't give a shit about you, Buffalo. I know I shot you by accident and that aggroed you. I don't give a shit about the gold either. To be honest with you, I don't give a shit about too much right now on this run. Well, if you're gonna make me do it, sure. I'll waste a fuck ton of bone arrows to kill you. Yeah, I guess we want iron, so that's why we're gonna keep crunching this stuff up. Stomach begins to grumble. I should pay attention to that. I don't care about gold. I know we have gold down there. I honestly don't care. We don't need it. We got 1 HP back there. Okay, let's keep it moving. I don't care about you, but this friendly gentleman behind you needs to be taken care of. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, don't be dumb. That was dumb. I know we could maybe make a potion there, and I know that's a mimic beside me. Good, be smart. Play smart. Yeah, see you later, mimic. It's a key. We obviously don't need that. What about this? Herb? Nope, shroom. Okay, good. We recovered from a period that was not looking fantastic for us. There's an herb. We can get rid of a sword hilt for sure to pick that up. And I should still kill these guys because the extra levels might actually end up being meaningful. I doubt it, but it is possible. And we still want ironite, so we're gonna, you know, knock you out. Knock you out. We can always get the crystalline fragments on the actual boss fight. Can't pick up any of this but stone, right? Well, stones are backup arrows, so sure, happy to have it. And I'm happy to admit that I'm making a terrible mistake here by ignoring gold and dynamite, if you can present a reasonable case as to why that is the case, because as of right now, it doesn't seem to be too deleterious for me. What is deleterious is not having enough arrows. So we'll quickly put some iron arrows here, just to take care of this dragon. Doesn't do very much more damage, and these minerals are much more precious, but so be it. Stone, we have enough. Okay, so come in here. Here, you go on the ground. You go on the ground. How many can we make? 4, that's like 21 total stone arrows. Oh, no. 20 total stone arrows. Okay, that's still fine. Kill you. Kill you. Easy so far. Ranged combat makes this kind of a breeze, in all honesty. Why would I dodge into that? That was really stupid. I was hoping to like slickly dodge just like under it. It was dumb because there was no incentive for me to try that. We've also had, I have to admit, we've had a very lucky, and you know, there's a weapon in there, but it's not a very good one in my opinion. We had a very lucky volcano there. Sincerely, basically no dragons. We had 2 dragons and no dragon boss. So we're gonna have the Scourge Wall next, so let's be smart. Mostly just wanna inventory space. That's not the person we sell things to. I make that mistake a surprising amount. Boom. Boom. Fuck the diamondite. Don't need it. Fuck the vials of poison. We'll consume the HP. Doesn't really matter when we consume it. Same goes for this, I guess. Might as well at least have 1. Cooked meat. Tapped out on that ages ago. There we go. Got some extra HP back. And now we've got the perfect number left. Boom. Okay. 111 iron arrows. 14 stone arrows. Well, we can make another 30 iron arrows. That's what we're going to do. We don't need coal. We don't need this herb. We might find more herbs later, but doesn't really matter. And durability did not go down very much there at all. I did barely used it, I guess. That makes sense. All right, so you get smelted. You smelted. You delted. And there's no reason not to use our 141 iron arrows to start with, I have to imagine. So we should definitely make sure... Are we ready? 2 potions. Man, that's not a lot, but we have a lot of HP. We should definitely make sure to use... Well, picking up crystalline fragments not the worst idea in the world, but we should also definitely make sure to use our like V ability as much as possible. Yeah, see, like this ups our dexterity by 10. We're still not going to be one-shotting these enemies, but that's okay. All right. So far, so good. So we're just... Whoa, I forgot about that. We're just going to skip decently far ahead in the level. Like, honestly, here seems pretty good. Might want to kill you first. And then, fuck the crystalline fragments for now. For now, we're just going to wait for the Scourge Wall, and there it is. And we're going to send our Dire Wolf after you, and then we're just going to fire as many arrows as we can into your head. Now, we're not going to be able to use the Wisp very effectively, admittedly. But we're going to fire some of these bad boys away. That was a triple shot right there that, you know, sort of worked. The arrows do double damage. We don't have our dexterity ability ready yet. So be it. Okay, that went fine. It's going to take a couple of those to make this work. That's okay. Careful about the purple shots here. Careful about the things falling from the sky. And crystalline fragments galore, which is useful. And I think we got time to take another crack at this time with double dexterity. And we'll send our dire wolf after that again. I think we're going to be fine here. Arrows are still pretty strong as well. We just don't want to give it a chance to get close to us if we're not going to kill it soon. And I might as well send the dire wolf after it. It does a decent amount of damage, to be honest with you. Alright, now we probably want to move forward a little bit. Just to avoid a situation like this, where there's kind of like a wall in our way. Oh, careful. Good shot there. Oh, okay, that's damage. Damage exists. Might as well heal up a little bit. Good. Good. Leveling up is meaningless for now. Still have stone arrows to fall back on if all goes wrong. And the crystalline fragments. You can't forget about the crystalline fragments. So, kill you. Then we have no competition over here, so we just kind of stand up here and we're safe. We really only have 6 of these. It's okay. Send a dire wolf. Get this going. Double our dexterity. I'm not sure if we're going to kill him here. We did. That was actually really easy. We didn't even have to use the crystalline fragments. That's the highest score we've ever had, too. Trogon Variant 3. Dwelf. Oh my god, we did it! I was starting to think that it was actually going to be impossible, but it's been done. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, good. The Dwelf is ours. Oh, the score. Gatherer Headband. That seems like it could be useful as well. And there you go. There's our run. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Dex plus 4 starts with the bow. That seems awesome. We'll try a non-Dex focused run because it just honestly does seem a little bit too easy. But yeah, that was awesome. I hope you enjoyed the run. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Thanks for your support and feedback. Couldn't have done it without you and can't keep doing it without you. So thanks for watching.